Some of you know this already, some of you don't, but my family and I are weeks away from starting our 48-state road trip, and I wanted to make this video to give you an idea of what to expect from our state-specific videos. And those who subscribe to this channel, you better believe that there is a secret code word at the end of this video. First, these state-specific Medicare videos will be a bit less formal. I obviously won't be in my studio. I wore this shirt today in this video to tease at the fact that I won't be wearing my typical polo shirts. My hair may be a little bit more disheveled and my beard may be grown out a little bit more. Basically, you're going to see more of the real me rather than the setup that I normally have for these videos. Second, I'm going to be covering a few things in each state. Number one, what your average Medicare Supplement Plan G and Plan N costs are, and how your state compares to the national average. Number two, what, if any, supplement plan switching rules are in your state. I get comments all the time about how you can't switch supplement plans once you choose one. Well, that's not necessarily true. There are several states that have some interesting exceptions to that rule. Number three, and this is my wife's second least favorite word, but it is the word to describe this. I'll describe the supplement plan and advantage plan penetration rates. What this means is that for every 100 people in your state that have the choice between an advantage plan, a supplement plan, original Medicare only, or other coverage like FEHB, VA, or TRICARE for Life, how many of them are picking supplement or advantage? I think it's an interesting statistic, and there are reasons why some states are higher than others. Number four, I'll cover the average maximum out of pocket for the advantage plans in your state. And then number five, I'll cover other unique variables. For example, those who have Kaiser in your state, you have some other decisions to make. And then there are other states that have things like that. If you have other questions that I can answer about your state, please let me know. I can't promise that I can answer everything, but I will try. Please know that I am not allowed to share benefits or costs of a specific plan or insurance company. So I can't say XYZ insurance company charges this much and has this gym membership as an example. Even with all of this, many plans are zip code specific. So with these averages, they will be closer to what you will experience than most of my videos, but they won't be precisely what you would pay, which leads me to the next point of what to expect on this road trip. Yes, I will be traveling. Yes, I will be ultra focused on being with family and making unforgettable memories with them. But I also have a wonderful team behind me. So if you see these videos and you do want our help, do not wait for the road trip to be over. Reach out to my email that is in the description of every video, or reach out to theretirementnerds.com and we can still help you while I'm scooting around the country. Okay, here's another request for your patience with these videos. A decent amount of editing goes into each of these videos I put out here. Sometimes my tongue gets twisted or I sneeze, plus I have the text and the images flying in and out of these videos. There will be less editing in these travel videos, so bear with me and please have patience if I misspeak. Okay, two more points to make, and then you can get the secret word and move on with your life. I have never had sponsors on this channel, and I have turned down dozens of companies that have asked to sponsor this channel. Because the topics that I cover, I'm not really sure how a car touchscreen monitor has any connection to what you and I talk about. To pull off this road trip, I have accepted partnerships that are specifically related to travel. Now, these are not just random partners. I didn't just make a Craigslist ad looking for sponsorships. These are a handful of companies and individuals that I've either worked with in the past or I have actually used them myself who have reached out to be a part of this trip. With most of them, I'm not getting paid if you use them, and if there is any sort of financial arrangement like that, I will clearly indicate it. I don't know if that's better or worse in your mind, but the point is I am not recommending them because if you use them, I make something. That's not the point. The point is that they have helped me, and I hope to help them by introducing you to them, which in turn helps you if you need what they have.
Help me help you.
It is the mythical win-win-win scenario in reality. So if you see a sponsored video, I hope you at least take the time to hear who they are and how they can help, and I do want to mention one of them right now. Over the course of these 48 states, we are traveling over 13,000 miles in a car. We are staying in 29 different hotels over 5.5 weeks. We're going to be seeing national parks, Disney on both ends of the country, Universal, and a bunch of other destinations, most of which are in places that we have never been. I connected with my friends at ET Family Travel with this crazy road trip idea, and they have stepped up to make this trip absolutely unbelievable. They have booked every hotel for me and my family. They have set up our Disney experiences because Disney has become insanely complicated since I went last, and my head was absolutely swirling with everything that I had to do. But then ET Family Travel came in and they are making this an absolute breeze. They have 450 travel agents across the country, which is perfect for our situation because we can connect with an agent in the state where we are visiting, and then that agent can give us the inside scoop as to what we should be visiting in the cities that we see and the activities that we can do. With that, I have my, and I don't know what the actual word is, but kind of like the main agent or the coach who is managing the entire trip for us. so they have been an absolute lifesaver. What has been so interesting here is that they operate exactly like how us Medicare agents operate. So it doesn't cost me anything to use them. The hotels, resorts, booking services, they have built into the cost a commission that goes to the travel agent. It doesn't cost me more to use them for hotels or excursions. I pay the same amount that I would have if I would have gone direct to something like the Hyatt or Disney or wherever. Had I gone direct, the hotel or the booking service, they would have just kept the built-in commission amount for themselves rather than passing those savings on to me. So using ET Family Travel means that they have taken care of all of the bookings and the online forms and the setup, and they help me avoid mistakes, and they are there for me through every step of the journey should something not go according to plan. Medicare agents work the same way. If you use us, you don't pay us anything. You don't pay more for your plans because you use us. You pay the same amount and the insurance companies pay us. If you didn't know that already, now you know. It will never cost you anything to reach out to me and my partners for Medicare help, and it will never cost you anything to reach out to ET Family Travel to get their help for your next Disney visit or cruise or trip through Europe. And if you use ET Family Travel, I do not make any sort of commission or referral fee, and I wouldn't want to. They are amazing, and I highly recommend them because of my personal experience with them. Now, after all of that, I don't know how the code word could be anything different than your favorite Disney character. So if you throw your favorite Disney character into the comments below, I'll know that you've at least made it this far. Okay, the last point in this video, I will be keeping the videos pretty focused on Medicare for this channel. I built a separate channel that will cover more of the travel activities, the sights, the sounds, the troubles, and the meltdowns. So if you want to see an even more exposed look into my general silliness and lack of street smarts, you can find that on the other channel. Speaking of which, there are 4 videos that I'm making that outline our travel itinerary on that other channel if you'd like to see how we are tackling the 48 states in 5 weeks problem. So check out this video right here to see part 1 of that journey.